Hey everybody, Kerzac here again, and today I'm reviewing the Transformers 25th Anniversary Vintage Beast Wars Rattrap. So yep, this is a re-release that's a Walmart exclusive, and from what I understand, this is actually a new mold, as the original mold for this figure was either lost, or it was degraded to the point that it wasn't usable anymore. So this is actually, from what I understand, this is actually the original mold recreated. And it's pretty accurate. I've seen pictures of the two side by side. It's basically the same size, the same everything. But there is a couple differences, like the fur on it is much more detailed. There's a lot more of a groove to it, so you can actually see it a lot better. You can see kind of the light picking up right there. There's a lot more of a groove to it. You can actually feel the fur when you're picking it up. You can actually feel the groove of the fur. So that's nice, and there are some paint differences. The feet are done in a different pink, a lot more of a more accurate, natural pink that a real rat would have. The eyes are done in black. I believe the original bit was yellow. His teeth are done with a nice white. Helps him stick out a little bit. And his tail is grooved right there. You see the little grooves in his tail. And then he's got a little bit brown paint. This is kind of the only paint he has in this mode, besides the eyes and teeth. But, you know, nice little figure. He looks pretty good. He is retailing for $20, and yeah, he's not worth $20. I'm sorry. Especially if you bring in like a Modern Deluxe in. He's, I grab one, but he's not worth the $20. I'm sorry. He's really not. He's worth... I would say $15 is easily worth, but $20 now. Anyway, he does have all of his original gimmicks. In this mode, his only what he can kind of do with him is move his tail, which is on the hinge. And his feet are ball jointed, but there's really not much you can do with that. I mean, you can have them kind of pointing down, upward. You can kind of have them outward a little bit more. You know, you kind of make it look like he's skidded to a stop or something. But there's really not too much. It's not like you can have him up on his hind legs or anything, so... Not too much going on there. It's an original toy, and he is an auto transformer. He does automorph. So to do that, you're gonna grab the tail, and you see this whole little piece right here. You just kind of click that past there, and once you do, he kind of starts splaying open. There we go. And you see the sides of the rat kind of fold out, and all that kind of folds out like that. And to kind of just show you, since it is so quick, when you fold it back in, it all kind of folds back up, and you just click it in. The one thing you really have to adjust is the robot legs, because they don't really go anywhere. They just kind of hang out down there. So just to show you that one more time, click it out, rat legs are folding out, head folds down, all this comes down. It's a pretty neat little automorph though. For how simple it is, it actually does move around a lot. Get him standing there, and you do have to do one other thing. The only part that you actually have to really transform besides putting the legs away in rat mode, you do have, the arms are pegged to the sides of the rat there. So you do have to pop the arms off the pegs there. So yeah, there he is in his robot mode. Get him all adjusted. Mine has really weak ball joints, even weaker than my Optimus Primal, if you saw that review, so... plus he's back heavy, so I tend to just have to lean him against a wall or something. There. He actually doesn't look too bad there. Looks a little small though from this far away. Let's get this a little closer. There we go. And for comparison, here he is with my original Cheetor. And here he is with the vintage 25th anniversary Optimus Primal. I'm saying vintage 25th anniversary because I say vintage, I'm thinking the original. But you can see, you know, pretty small little guy, as he should be. I believe Cheetor is also $20, so that's kind of the weird part. I could be wrong on that though. I think Cheetor might actually be $30. That'd make more sense. Still not worth $20, but yeah, he looks all good. You know, you can see paints on. You can see his head is painted. There's silver paint for his kind of brain detail that he's always had. It's got red for the eyes. It's got a little bit of silver paint on the arms there, like right there at the elbow and right there on the hands. And his shins and legs are done in silver, so that's pretty nice. Don't believe there's any other paints on the figure though. He does have an accessory. You can see it's actually broken in half, kind of embedded into his rat mode there. It's a little bit hard to get out if you don't have nails. But you can get it out of there. Sometimes I just kind of do like that and it'll pop out. Yeah, give me Optimus Prime sword. Give me Optimus Primal sword. There we go. That's how we're going to get this out of there. I can always get one or the other out, but it always switches to which one I can't get out. But anyway, we do have these two little pieces from each side, and they do have to go to those specific sides. They are molded to actually hold those pieces. You can see kind of these little pieces. They have a little side piece there. Put them together and gives him his little blaster. No paints on it, but it's done in brown and it looks alright. So you can give him his blaster, and that does make him a little bit more intimidating. Actually a pretty nice mold for a gun, honestly. And he fell over. It is a smaller millimeter port. It's not the 5mm port, so you can't give it to other figures quite as easily. Actually, now that makes me wonder. Let's bring in Wheelie here. Give me your gun. I kind of want to get the same. Ah! Okay, it's loose in his hand, but Wheelie can actually hold his gun. And stand better. The little accessory character is working out better. With Grimlock is working out better than the $20 re-release here, so. I am hoping that's just my figure. Oh wait, does that mean he can hold the... No, he cannot hold the slingshot. Curse you, Rattrap. Sorry for that little tangent, but I was kind of curious since it did look like it was about the right size. So yeah, Wheelie, if you want to give Wheelie a gun, you can give Wheelie a gun. That's worth $20, right? And I'm really not trying to bash these figures. You know, I kind of had the same problem with Altus Primal review where I was kind of just wondering why I can kind of see why it was people wouldn't want to pay $52.99. With Altus Primal, I can at least say he is hefty and he is about the right size. I really don't see Rattrap here as a $20 figure. This is 15 at best, honestly. This is I can understand that one. He's got to be more than $10 because that's what core class is now. But this is definitely not $20. This is... It's kind of what people were saying about Fry's Cliff Jumper, but kind of even worse because it's such a simple figure in comparison, and it's not they had to come up with new engineering. It's just the plastic and the paint. You know, even if they had to redo the mold, it's still not a new mold. It's just redoing an old mold. So yeah, he does have articulation. His head does swivel. He has ball joints at the shoulders. He go forward and outward. Ball joint at the elbow. Nothing at the waist, ball jointed hips, ball jointed knees. So he gets all the articulation. He actually has a swivel in like Optimus Primal. So if you can get him to stand with his backpack, you can get him in a decent pose for his time. So you can come up with some poses. It doesn't look bad. That's kind of the thing with this figure. It's not that he's bad. It's just I can't really see anybody buying this who isn't just a Beast Wars enthusiast. That's really the one that this figure plays. Optimus Prime, I could see some people picking it up because there is a lot of gimmicks, there is a lot of stuff to kind of mess around with. You know, it's a fun figure. These are both still fun for kids, but Optimus Prime can't justify his price because he is a big hefty figure. I can't quite justify Rattrap here. He's just not a $20 figure to me. He's like I said, 15 at most. But yeah, not a bad figure. I'm glad they are re-releasing the Beast Wars figures. I do not have the Cheetor or the Megatron. But these are fun to mess around with, but yeah, I would wait for a clearance, or I'd see if we can get them cheaper on eBay. Or maybe just get the original on eBay. So, this has been Kerzac. I hope you enjoyed this review, and hope you all have a great day. Take care.